Pee-wee energy is the best energy.
No.
No. What's that?
Shoot me. Gag me with the fucking spoon.
You hated that show?
God.
Pee-wee's Playhouse? Today's...
Pee-wee, Barney.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, you remember like after 9/11 in the waterboarding, they used to use the Barney song for psychological torture.
I did not like Barney. Yeah, I'm with you there.
All of
Barney
that,
is a dinosaur.
These people need to be dragged out and shot.
ABCs and 1, 2, 3.
That much enthusiasm is toxic and isn't good for anybody.
It's pretty wild, isn't it? You know anybody that's enthusiastic like that, Jimmy?
I have that level. I have that thing where I see that level of enthusiasm and want to watch people die.
Tell me about the first time you felt that way. No, no, that's
well,
good.
I don't remember back that far. It had something to do with my early childhood and my first breath and wanting things to die.
Okay. How do you? Is there any one in particular or thing? Let's say a thing in it. If you could get rid of one thing in the world.
Oh, far too many things for that.
I got you.
Far too
many. Yeah. All right. Well, today, cool kids, we have a person that they wanted to die so badly in effigy that you will appreciate, I think, the parallels between Mr. Jimmy and his want to end, and then the people of this country who wanted to end this person so badly that they couldn't wait.
Kill and let die.
There you go. That's like, isn't that Paul McCartney?
No, it's live and let die.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, darn. Shucks. Shucks. You know we got to get out in order to open the envelope, right? Our favorite. The special tool. The tool that opens the world to us. The world of silver and silver accessories. Ooh, look at the striations in this blade. Ooh, that is nice. All right, this is the envelope. It's a tiny envelope. It's from Arlington, Texas. Majar, you have arrived. Majar, did the music summon you?
I finished my what I was eating.
Oh, good. Was it good?
Yeah.
Did you know that your Cinecar's on his way with chicken?
Yeah, you told me that.
Well, he just left someplace called Dave's that I've never heard of.
Out by the mall just
Yeah,
opened.
I've heard that.
Oh, okay. You've heard of Dave's?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said he went to Chick-fil-A, Dave's. He named all these places. Wendy's, Popeyes. He's got all these chicken.
They got Dave's in El Paso.
Okay. All right. Well, the first thing I got to show you guys is that this coin is mislabeled. Before I show it to you, I got to show you the listing on eBay. The coin is from 177 AD, but the coin they've listed is from like 234 AD. So they're way off. They're like a couple emperors away from being right. And the reason that's important is because different Roman coins. Oh, let me show you guys the coin. Different Roman coins have different scarcities and desirabilities. Different rulers, So this coin says right on it who this is, and that's what I noticed right off. I said, "Well, that's not the right coin." But can you read what that says? Because I could. It's pretty much clear as day. That's the start of their name right there. Okay. Now this coin was made when he was the co-emperor with his father. His father's name was Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever heard of Marcus Aurelius?
Yes.
You have? What's famous about Marcus Aurelius? There's a couple things. But one in particular.
Don't remember, I just know I've heard the name.
Oh, okay. He was a Stoic philosopher and an emperor simultaneously. And he was really good at both. He's one of the better rulers of Rome. Now his son, not so much, and we were going to talk about that. But that is, man, that's high relief.
It wasn't like
Do you see that?
like
Check that out, the relief on that
Neat.
coin. Yeah. It's a pretty crazy amount of relief on that coin. All right, this is a denarius coin. It is made of silver. It's about 3.5 grams, I believe. And we're going to grab a scale maybe and check it out. The other important thing to know about this coin is it's about 72% silver. So when the denariuses first came out, they started out at pure silver, as pure as you could get back then, probably like 99 point, no threes, but 2 nines, right? But there was some variance. Obviously, it's ancient technology, but typically speaking, they were pure silver. As time went on, less and less silver was put in the silver coins until finally they were billing that got silvered. And by silvered, I mean they took the coin after they struck it and they dipped it in molten silver so it looked like it was actually silver. They didn't have plating technology then. They didn't know how to plate things. They didn't have electricity, right? But
You're good at dipping.
they were good at dipping it. Isn't that exciting? I think it's exciting. All right. Anyway, so this is a really cool piece of history. Is the point. It's the point. So that's the point. So.
What do you got in your mouth?
All right. You guys don't care. I get it. It's cool, man. It's cool. All right. So I'm psyched. I'm going to show you guys the original listing. Let me pause this. All right, guys. Here's the coin. The listing. And that is our coin. And the name on the listing, let me make sure. Yeah, here it is. Here's who sold it. They say it's Elagabalus, 218 to 222, but the coin's actually from 177. I actually found it. I hunted through every coin with Commodus on it, and that's the one. So it was before he was actually just emperor. He was co-emperor with his dad. So it was when he was kind of picked as the heir. But that actually narrows it down to exactly 177 AD. So that coin's actually, they didn't put dates on their coins, but I know exactly what year this coin was struck. $28 is what I paid. Okay. So what's cool about that is this coin would retail in this condition. It's actually in better shape than the pictures would lead you to believe. This would retail for about $70. So we got about half off. A little under half the price that they retail for. So yeah, very good deal. Very cool coin. If you guessed, it's Commodus. Yeah, we already talked about that. But I knew that the coin in question was not the coin that they were showing in the picture. So let's weigh it, make sure it's right. It should be like 3.5 grams, I believe. But it looks legit to me. And the seller has really good ratings, so that always helps. Where is the scale? Is the cat laying on it? It was on the table earlier.
Black.
It's a little black rectangle. Hold on, I'll pause it. Maybe she knocked it off the table. Should I say knocked
it off?
Yeah. Okay. That was under Ma's feet. The scale.
Get back to this.
I found it, Ma. It was under your feet. It was under your feet, yes. No, I think the cat knocked it on the floor, and then you were standing on it. That's why I couldn't see it. That's okay, though. The cat did it. Same cat that knocked the feeding bowls off and broke them yesterday. This cat right here, the turd. Aptly named Rain, or Turd. All right, let's zero this puppy out. Okay, here we go. Look at the relief on that thing. 3.31. Yeah, that's close enough. Ancient coins don't exactly weigh. But this is a hunk of silver from 177 AD. Thick. It'd be like a medal today more than a coin. But yeah, ancient Romans would have used this and exchanged it for goods and services. And it's definitely been, this coin has definitely been used. Right? You can see the wear on it. Honest wear, you know. But that's Winged Victory on the back. Or Nike, I think they call her these days. And there is Commodus. Oh, here, let's focus. 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 Does that help or hinder us? There we go. There, you can read it now. Commodus. That's what I saw. And I was like, well, I know that's Commodus. It says Commodus on it. You know, like literally, not figuratively. There's the fields. There's the... And it's got a coin orientation. You see that? Not a metal orientation. It's a coin orientation. You can... Yeah. Victory. Kind of looks like a chicken. Yeah. But this is very indicative of, say, the Mexican coins with... you know, like the 2 pesos, right? Very similar imagery with the wreath in the hand or whatever. Yeah. Which, you know, might make sense because they're Catholic, right? So some of these pagan symbols would have traveled into Catholicism, right? If you think about it, it makes sense. Yeah. So a lot of... Roman Catholic imagery is actually pagan imagery. Yeah. So there you go. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. And find all the collectibles of your dreams while you wake. We got 1 denarius, 177 AD. Co-Emperor Commodus. And you can look up the coin on Google and you'll be able to find it. It's not the most common Commodus coin, actually. Yeah. But like I said, they can go for 70, they can go for 40, depending on condition. But they're definitely probably not going to get one for $28. Typically. Now, what's the silver in it worth? Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Use the silver university stuff that we were talking about, and you can use that to calculate exactly how much silver is in this coin. And we'll do that real quick, thus making this silver university. Here we go. So we know this coin's 71% silver. Now we gotta go off that number because we just gotta trust in that number. Now, because I don't have a scanner. If I could scan the coin and it was some different percentage, maybe we got a lucky strike and it's 80%, or maybe we got a bad strike and it's 65%, right? But on average, they're 71% silver. So 3.32 grams, I think it weighed, times 0.71 comes to 2.35. We'll say 36 grams. Well, no, we'll round down. 2.35 grams. Okay, 2.35 grams. Divide by 31. So the ASW on this coin is 0.0758. We're gonna cancel all that. 0.0758. Very similar to a dime, a US dime. Very close, which is 0.723. So basically, we paid $28 for an ancient Roman dime. There you go, guys. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Ciao.